Okay, so I don't have the sun on my back as much today. We are on our afternoon hike, late morning hike actually, and it's a tad breezy, but I don't think it's too bad. Anyway, hey guys, I don't think this is going to be all that long. The reason I'm bumping is because I'm walking on a dirt road, so it's not it's not smooth surface here. So bear with me bouncing, or just step away and listen, because I'm going to bend your ear for just a moment on aromatherapy. And the reason why is, yes, I do have my own program, my own course, Aromatherapy is a Lifestyle. And let me just say that it's not, the name really doesn't do it justice. It's definitely clinical in regards to how to apply oils for medical purposes. I'm not going to say therapeutic, medical purposes. And I teach not only how to use oils medically, clinically, but I'm also teaching you how to integrate them with medications and others things. On that note, I wanted to say that I'm going to probably get in the shadow here. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Anyway, so with all that information that I just said regarding clinical, like I said, aromatherapy is a lifestyle doesn't really do it justice. And what I want to point out is there's other schools out there. You have a lot to choose from. And I don't know them specifically. There's so many of them today. I mean, I know what I was trained under. I was trained by Kurt Schnaubelt of Pacific Institute of Aromatherapy. I am a internationally certified master clinical aromatherapist by all definition. But the point that I want to get at here is, like I said, there's other programs out there, and there's something that I noticed, because I'm very much in love with, passionate about the field of phytoaromatherapy, which is a term that was coined by Dr. Jean Valnet. And the significance of that is he was a follower of René Maurice Gattefossé. Both of these were Frenchmen, and they were practicing clinical aromatherapy from the turn of the 20th century. And Jean Valnet actually passed away in the mid-90s, and like I said, he's the one that's considered the father of phytoaromatherapy, and his use of combination of oils and nutrition. He was a military physician, so he is a full-fledged doctor, and he is the reason why physicians in France now actually use a test called, it's an aromatogram. It's an aromatogram is how I always stumble over that word. But the point is that he did this because of the antimicrobial properties of oils, but the fact that bacteria are actually different, in the sense that in my body it's going to be a little bit different manifestation of a bacteria than it would be in your body. And so one of the ways that they practice over there is they actually culture, if you have an infection, they will culture the bacteria or the virus that you have in your system, and they will test it with specific essential oils to see which oils are better for you. Now, the reason this is significant is because, like I said, that's what clinical aromatherapy actually is. It's not just the basic application of oils and based on a book. And that's really what I'm getting into teaching in my course. But the reason, again, I'm sharing this is because I've been noticing on some of these other schools, there's a lot of claims that are saying that clinical aromatherapy was first practiced in the United States. That's not true. It's not true at all. Robert Tisserand is the one who actually translated Gattefossé book from French into English, and he is the reason why the English-speaking world actually even has aromatherapy. And yes, there is a push these days to begin including it medically, with, you know, I guess with nurses and hospice and so forth. And I know that there are some hospitals that are beginning to include it, but there's not a real, I mean, and they're starting to introduce this program, and you can actually take, there are courses available for health professionals, but the idea of clinical aromatherapy being practiced in the United States as the first, it's not an accurate statement. Clinical aromatherapy is based off of what Valnet instituted in the 70s, 80s, and 90s before he passed away. And he was practicing clinical aromatherapy even prior to that, when he actually used essential oils in the trenches when with the soldiers during World War II. So this is significant, and I just wanted to just share that. Well, what's really cool too is that the way I have established synergescence and the way I've been practicing with people for a number of years now is in alignment with the way Valnet practiced, but I wasn't fully aware of all of that. But when I started seeing people say, well, no, it started here in the US, I had to say something, because it didn't start here in the US. We're trying to get it started here in the US, but Dr. Valnet actually is the reason why we have clinical scientific aromatherapy. And then there's also the wellness aspect to it, and that is what's actually being practiced in the United States because of misunderstanding, I don't know, money possibly. There's not, yeah. So at any rate, I just wanted to clarify that, and just let you know, yeah, just give you my 2 cents on it and where I have understood it to originate from. And mind you, I have met and actually worked under or studied under Robert Tisserand for a while before I fully moved on to Kurt. And so at any rate, thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are.